Sometimes you can spot the star cooks right at the beginning, John, and so it proved with Alison.
And as she's gone on, we've seen food that makes you and I smile from Alison.
Practicing for this challenge, I was very aware that I had to sort of push myself. So, yeah, I'm not ready to go home yet.
Alison, what are you going to cook for us?
It's a dish inspired by open crab sandwiches. This is something we used to eat a lot down the west of Ireland growing up. It's probably one of my favourite things to eat in the whole world.
Well, by the looks of it, it's not just going to be an open crab sandwich.
It's not, no. So I'm going to dress the crab in a homemade mayonnaise with some chives. I'm going to use some of the crab then to make some crab cakes. I'm going to make a cracker using a soda bread recipe. I'm going to add some black pudding to that. And I'm pickling some dulse, some Irish seaweed. And I'm going to be making a Mary Rose sauce and a pea puree.
And are you going to have this all done by tomorrow lunchtime? Because it seems really ambitious.
All about west of Ireland, by the sea, in a pub, open crab sandwiches.
And where's the pint?
There's no tap here, so I wouldn't dare serve you a pint out of a can, so...
I love that.
The skill for Alison, I think, is twofold. One, getting it all done, and B, making it look beautiful.
One thing I've always thought about my cooking is I'm quite original. So hopefully I can do myself justice.
What are you going to cook for us?
I want to do tiramisu. It's actually not something I liked as a kid, so I thought it'd be something that would work quite well with the reworking. It's going to be an sphere, so the bottom half of the sphere is going to be the coffee parfait and the top half of the sphere is going to be the sponge that I'm going to inject with espresso, and I'm putting some meringue on top to make it sort of look like an ice cream, and I'm serving it in a sort of tempered chocolate bowl.
Wow! Lindsay, it's properly ambitious. Good luck.
Thank you.
Everybody in the room is cooking something that they loved as a child, apart from Lindsay, who's actually making a dessert that she hated as a child.
A dessert which is going to be two half spheres joined together. If it works, I'm going to be truly impressed.
This isn't helping a blooming shaky hand, that's for sure.
Alison, bring your crab up.
Inspired by beach holidays with her family, Alison has cooked crab with a Mary Rose sauce and crab cakes served with a soda bread and black pudding cracker, pickled seaweed, and a cucumber and pea gazpacho.
Woohoo! Love it.
Oh, gosh.
Pea puree, crab cake, that's great. But then amongst it, there's the sour and sharpness of the pickled seaweed. There's the creaminess of the Mary Rose sauce, which is a bit more grown up. And it sort of goes from being, you know, very classic into something a little bit more sophisticated. I really, really like it.
It's perfectly delicious. I love your soda bread wafer. You've got a wonderful eye, and you have a very, very good palate, and that's a very, very successful dish.
I think my family would probably think I'm a bit mad for turning a crab sandwich into whatever that was, but I think they'd be impressed with how I've sort of turned it into my own thing.
Lindsay, up you come.
Lindsay has made her take on a tiramisu, a sphere of mascarpone and coffee parfait with a liquid chocolate centre and sweet sponge cake infused with a coffee liqueur, topped with a soft meringue, sitting inside a chocolate nest.
Inside, it's fantastic. It's a lovely texture, it's a lovely flavour. It does have the flavour of tiramisu. It's really nicely made, it's really, really interesting. It's a really good dessert.
It has that wonderful flavour of coffee and chocolate and cream. It's delicious and it's delightful to eat.